warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody. Today I would like to explain to you about one of the topic of my class. My class is curriculum and material development. The topic is about criteria for text selection supporting learning autonomy. My name is Zainal Arifin, SPD MPD. I will explain to you briefly about the 6 criteria. The first is connectivity, the second is suitability of language, the third is suitability of content, and the fourth is suitability for personalization, and the fifth is exploitability, and the sixth is variety. Okay, we start with the first, that is connectivity. Okay, for the connectivity, the explanation is about that foreign language readers or listeners draw up prior knowledge and experience to assist them in comprehending what they are reading or listening to. And consequently, the knowledge that can be employed to make different types of connections. So, it means that the material should connect the reader's prior knowledge to make more connections in their additional knowledge that will come up. Okay, so it's about the connections between what they have known before and the knowledge that will come up. And the second will be about the suitability of language. Okay, the explanation about this is that the textual material language learners exposed to should allow them to master their target language competence. So it deals with how the material should make them have language competence of the target language. The definition of communication competence presented by Bachman stated that language competence refers to knowledge of the language. More specifically, this definition consists of 4 sub-competencies. There are grammatical, textual, sociolinguistics, and illocutionary. Accordingly, grammatical competencies in this model pertain to knowledge of vocabulary, morphology, syntax, and phonology or graphology. Whereas textual competence includes knowledge of the conventions to construct meaningful text and so on. Okay, some important things that material developers should understand is also some reference that is used in Europe, for example, that is CFR. There are some indicators that the developer can relate to or refer to. And the explanation is about the competencies that the students can relate to. And I think it is also related to the curriculum, and the requirement of the curriculum about the competency that the students require. So the material should match with the curriculum that includes some competencies of the student that should require. And then the next will be suitability of content. Okay, the content of the language that the students should study or the material that the developer should provide should match the material with the ZPD or zone of proximal development of the students. So ideally, content should be cognitively challenging but not disheartening. So sometimes the content is not matched with this FPD, and that makes the students things like feel bored or something. I think it is because they don't have any without knowledge about that. It means that the zone of proximate development is not matched with the material development given to the students. And then the suitability of personalizations. Okay. In language education, personalization is defined as instruction that is adjusted to learners' abilities, individual ZPDs, or zone of proximate development needs, the students' needs, what the students actually needs to develop their language, and then preferences. Needs and preferences are quite different. Needs to include the things that the student should acquire, but preferences, that is the things or material that students want to acquire. Interest is also things like things that make the students get into it. And then cultural backgrounds of the students. The students certain cultural background, that it means that some cultural background needs certain materials that to cope with. And then the learning styles, and what is the student's learning style, is verbal, auditory, or kinesthetic. And then the next is exploitability. In this criteria, it is said that this criteria is extremely important, as exploiting texts means using them to develop successful and competent foreign language users. Spoken, written, and graphically presented texts can be exploited in various ways. When carefully selected, they provide a good basic development, creative, interactive, and thought-provoking tasks for learners at different levels of language proficiency. I think the text should make the students exploit what they can develop, and it can be supported by something like graph, pictures, videos, or some other things that make the students stimulated to many things, like develop students' language skills, and then creatively stimulate language development, and then encourage provoke engagement with different types of texts, and then encourage personal response to ideas and emotions communicated in text, and then lead to the development of interpretive strategies which can be subsequently applied to the other text and develop interactive language and critical thinking skills. Okay, and the last is variety. The sixth point is variety. The explanation about this is that the criterion of variety applies to an array of topics, text types, and contexts which learners need to regularly expose. So variety means the variety of text, or variety of the elements of English, if it should be elements. It is necessary for learners to work with different types of text, since text tool features categorize text, and dispose different demands on the learners. For example, narrative text, or short stories serve the purpose of entertainment and moral teaching, whereas expository text, for example, reports, convey factual information. So by providing various types of text, it is expected that the students can have experience in using various types of text, or various situations, genres, if it is genre. And then I think it is there are 6 points of how to select text to promote learning autonomy. Nowadays, learning autonomy is one point that the teacher should pay attention on, because things like today we have pandemic, COVID-19 pandemic, so the students should be encouraged to have their own autonomy in learning. And for the assignment, you can do here. Select English learning material based on one of standard competency available in this episode for SMP or SMP or SMA, and the indicators you have determined. So that's the assignment, and then send your work to Zainal Arifin at Yayan Surakarta. Okay, everybody, that's all what I have to explain to you in this occasion. And akhirul kalam, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.